welcome back. I'm so excited to be back because it has literally been probably a good month, maybe month and a half since I filmed anything because my camera's been broken. This has been the craziest like 2 months of my life. And before we jump into, by the way, this is a updated foundation routine because it's been so long since you guys have seen me. I do things a lot differently now, and I thought I would share it with you guys because I completely changed my routine around. So let's go back, let's fast forward or rewind back about a month and a half ago. First, the whole thing that like started like this string of bad luck in motion is I got really sick. I had stomach issues. I'm still kind of battling with these stomach issues. It's like just serious like chronic pain in my stomach anytime I eat. I mean, it's gotten better because I've cleaned up my diet. Basically, long story short, was I ended up going to the hospital for severe stomach pain. It turned out they said it was either one of two things. It was either ulcers or my gallbladder, which I have yet to go back to the specialist because honestly I just really don't feel like I have time for that. And I know that's really stupid, but with work and everything else I just don't have time to, like, if it say it is my gallbladder, I don't have time to go get it taken out. I know, don't give me too much crap in the comments. I know it's dumb. Plus I'm just kind of scared. I really don't want to deal with it right now. But cleaning up my diet significantly has really changed the way I feel. I feel much better. My stomach seems to be doing a lot better. However, this last week I did fall off the wagon a little bit, and I had some bad food and it kind of brought back all the stomach issues again. So I know for a fact now I just cannot eat the way I was eating. I have to be more healthy. Then my camera ended up dropping and breaking, and that was a huge issue with Best Buy because I took it to them to get repaired. They jerked me around the entire time, lied to me. Like, don't ever go to Geek Squad. I'm just telling you that right now. Like, from my personal experience, I don't know how everybody's experience have been, but mine was horrible. I'm never shopping at Best Buy again just because the experience was so bad. So Geek Squad at Best Buy, no more for me. But I just got my camera back literally this morning, today. So, and then you'll notice the background's different. I got tired of the lights, like I had them for a while, so I switched that out and I actually made this wall art behind me, and I made a different piece too that I have on this other wall. So if you guys want to see something like that, let me know. What else is new? Oh, I've taken up hiking, and that's been so much fun, and it's brought so much like new energy to my life. Like, I feel like, I don't know, it's just weird when you're out there in the wilderness and you're pushing yourself to do things that you didn't think you could do. It just really kind of like, I don't know, it just brings me peace. Anyways, I guess I could talk while I put on makeup so it doesn't end up being a 30-minute long video. But so you guys all know that I've been like going strong with the buffing brushes, and that's normally what I do for my foundation, but I've completely switched over. I used to only use these to pat out like concealer and stuff, but no, this is like my all over foundation applicator now. And I feel like it's because this new foundation that I got really takes well to the beauty blender, and it's the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-hour hydrating foundation. This stuff, let me tell you guys, will give you the most beautiful natural looking coverage, and it still is like pretty full coverage, so it'll cover imperfections, but I mean, as far as the way it makes your skin look, your skin still looks like skin. So I've been loving this. Let's go ahead and get started. A few things that I have not changed are this concealer. It's the L'Oreal True Match. This has been my go-to forever. Let me zoom you guys in so you can see a little bit better. Okay, that's better but worse all in the same sense. So I'm gonna go ahead and just use my finger to apply my concealer. Let me grab this mirror, and I'm just gonna go over all the problem areas. My voice is like gone today. So I do kind of like a sandwich technique when it comes to concealing blemishes and problem areas, just because I feel like if I do a little layer before I put foundation on, it kind of gives you the maximum coverage. And if you work in thin layers, it's really gonna give you the most natural full coverage look. Natural, actually natural should have been air quotes, but it's gonna keep it where it doesn't look cakey, but you still get the coverage that you want or need if you're in my situation. I'm needing it badly right now. Now's the time I like to throw on my eye primer, and then I will move on to concealer. I'm gonna do my brows off camera because everybody knows that takes way too long. I look like a ghost right now. My chin area, I normally only do this when it's really bad, so I'm going to do it right now because it's kind of bad. I'm just going to take some of this Stay Matte transparent powder and a sponge, and I'm just going to set my chin by pressing it in because this really, like, your makeup will not budge. But the only reason I don't do this all over is because it can make it kind of heavy, but I do it on the places that have texture or any place that really needs to be set. This will hide texture like nobody's business. So if you have like raised acne, like this one's pretty raised right now and it's hiding it pretty well. Like you can still see a little bit, but it's better than it would be without it. So for concealer, lately I've been mixing these two, I think they're both from Maybelline. Yeah, the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser and their Master Concealer. This one I just got probably last week and I've been trying to see how I want to wear it. Like I tried it by itself, I wasn't like thrilled with it by itself. So together I think it's probably a pretty good combination. And I do just bring it under my nose. Down my nose, forehead, and then I'm just gonna take a little bit of this, and I normally like to do it with a brush, but what the heck, let's try it with our hands. I'm just gonna tap some of this on top of the other concealer I have down and see how they mix together. That Master Concealer from Maybelline is pretty thick though, so be careful with that. Okay, now that I have brows on, let's go ahead and move on. And I know my hair looks crazy because it's in that awkward growing out stage that I hate so much. I'm wishing I would have never cut my hair because it's been a nightmare ever since. I can't figure out anything to do with it. I do this every time, so I'm not at all surprised. So I'm just gonna use my good old, you know, go-to contour kit, the NYX one. I go back and forth between the IT Cosmetics and the NYX one all the time. And then blush. So the whole time that I've been away from you guys, I've like really been forced to take a like good look at my life and at things that I've been doing, not been doing. Like, I don't know, this 2 months has been, month and a half, 2 months, whatever, has been so weird because I feel like I've gotten like a shit ton of clarity on my life and like the situations that I'm in, or just basically places I could be and I'm not because of things I do or I do not do. I'm probably rambling at this point, but long story short is like I feel like I've grown a lot in these last month and a half, 2 months. Like I feel like I've learned a lot about myself. Oh, and that was just the Dandelion blush from Benefit. This has been my go-to. And then I just go back, blend again. And then I go in with a kind of like a fluffier blending brush and go back in with that Mineral Veil. And you could use like Bare Minerals, I guess, but for some reason I like this better than the Bare Minerals. I don't know. It's weird because this was like $6 and Bare Minerals is like $30. So I guess it just goes to show you that like price doesn't always mean one's gonna be better than the other. And this just gives it like a really softened look, so you get kind of like that filter effect without filter. I've gotten so many compliments on my skin since I started doing this, and it's just one little extra step that kind of makes a difference. And then I finish it off with some highlight and setting spray. And that's pretty much it. I'm not going to do anything to my eyes in this tutorial because I am filming immediately after this and eye look for you guys. So make sure you keep an eye out for that. But I'm using the Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop. And this has also been my go-to as of lately. So yeah. And then for my nose and Cupid's bow, I just go in with like a smaller brush. This one's a Morphe M200. And I just put that here. Bridge of the nose. Cupid's bow. And you can even do like a little bit here. And if I'm being lazy for work and I don't want to do like a ton of stuff to my eyes, I'll just throw this in the inner corners and on the brow bone and line my eyes, and that's pretty much it. But I do go over the highlight with my blending brush, and then I will finish it off with my Inglot makeup fixer spray. And that is pretty much it. So that's been my new go-to foundation routine. Hopefully you guys like it. If you see some techniques that you like, definitely try them out. Let me know if you do, and let me know how they work for you. So yeah, so glad to be back. I missed you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.